You are watching an ORACLOUD Plus Training as a Service video snippet. Snippets are concise, targeted tutorials explaining how to use, configure, integrate, deploy, and support Oracle's Fusion Cloud applications. Snippets are delivered via FAST, the Fusion Application Support Tool. FAST is accessible via the web at www.oracloud.plus. No more watching hours of learning path style videos to get to the 5-minute snippet you need. Learn Oracle's Fusion Cloud applications in minutes, not hours. Hello and welcome to the FPC Seeded Data video presentation. This video is intended for beginners looking to learn more about Oracle's Fusion Cloud applications. It highlights the demonstration data within Oracle Fusion's Procurement Cloud Demo Central environments, also known as seeded data. This video, as with all of the video snippets produced by OCP, can be found within FAST, our Fusion Application Support tool. For this particular video, you will look in the Procurement Cloud Training group, then within the Intro to Procurement Cloud Training Center under the Use menu option. To request access to FAST, email your name and your contact information to access at oracloud.plus. Okay, so key topics are as follows: seeded data, the company, the business unit, procurement user and structure, US1 users by function/transaction, and other users by pillar, industry, and country. Seeded data. Oracle has created demo instances with fake data. This allows customers and systems integrators to demonstrate/validate its application's functionality. These applications are available in Demo Central, meaning demo.oracle.com. 2. The company. Vision is the name of one of the fake companies. Its quote-unquote enterprise data structure is as follows. So within Fusion, the enterprise data structure is kind of the taxonomy from an enterprise level that enterprises can be broken into divisions, which can be further broken into legal entities, business units, etc. 3. The business unit. US1 is the name of the business unit we use most often. It is linked to the suppliers and the agreements we reference throughout our videos. You can see where US1 fits on this image in the bottom left. Procurement users and structure. This image shows how the US1 business users within Vision are organized, a partial listing of course, across procurement and legal. So you see on the top James Seller, who we don't typically create transactions for, but sometimes is a finance approver. Kyle Hutchins under him, who is a legal approver. Calvin Roth, who we use quite frequently as a procurement manager or buyer or category manager or sourcing specialist. And underneath him, Dustin Johnson. It's also worth noting Mei G will oftentimes be asked to help approve certain supplier registrations. And then lastly, on the far right is Casey Brown, who's an all-around application admin with pretty wide open access. 5, the BU. So we use US1, and this is a look of the users by function/transaction. So as you can see, by each of the transactions, take for example, create requisitions, you have a requester. So that could be Dustin, as we talked about earlier. It could also be Calvin, who's oftentimes preferred for a simplistic sake. An approver potentially would be James Seller. And so each of the different transactions have an author and an approver if necessary. 6, other users by pillar, industry, and country. So we talked about this in the accessing the demo environments video as well, but this particular page allows for a listing of all the different users. Under user type, you can select those different boxes, simplified, standard users with extensive data, E360, etc., to limit or show different groupings of users. Beneath that, you can select the pillar, for example, if you want to isolate on procurement, It's not always just the pillar. For example, Fin is actually the pillar for Finance Cloud, but underneath that, you'll see PRC, which stands for Procurement. So that's a way to further segment the listing of users by a pillar, or in this case, by an offering called Procurement Cloud. Okay, so are you ready for the next video? Well, do you understand the business units, the users, the approvers for all of the different Fusion Procurement Cloud transactions within the seeded environments? If the answer is no, then either watch again or feel free to reach out to me directly. You can see here on the left, that's my email address, and I'm always available to answer questions. If the answer is yes, great, then maybe you want to watch more video. So you can go to our playlist out on YouTube by going to YouTube and searching on ORACLOUD Plus Inc. Or you can go from our website to the tool we call FAST, the Fusion Application Support Tool, and you can access the full catalog of our Learn, Use, Configure, Integrate, Deploy, and Support videos online. So that's it for this tutorial. We hope you found it informative, and keep watching.